All right, Mike, thank you. There's a warning about a dangerous drug that's being mixed with fentanyl and heroin.
It's called xylazine, which is a sedative approved for veterinary use. We're joined this morning by UB Clinical Associate Professor Dr. Josh Lynch to learn more about this. Doctor, thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
How long has this been a concern, and what are some of the factors that are contributing to this rising issue?
Right, so xylazine has been a growing concern recently as it finds its way across the Northeast United States. It is a veterinary drug that's approved as you mentioned, and finding its way into drug supply, including fentanyl, heroin, and cocaine.
Can you speak a little bit about the dangers that come with taking this drug?
Right, so xylazine is a sedative, it's not an opioid, and when it's mixed with an opioid, it increases the sedative effect of the opioid because it's a sedative itself. So when those two medications are mixed, the sedation that an individual would experience is much more significant.
We have heard from health officials, from politicians, that Narcan is useless against it because, for that reason, it's not an opioid. So what can you do, or what should you do if you come across somebody who might be experiencing an overdose?
So right now, xylazine is primarily mixed with other drugs. So if you're suspecting that someone is overdosing on either an opioid with or without xylazine, you don't need to figure that out or try to figure that out. You should do what we've been training the public to do for many years now. Call 911, still give Narcan. So Narcan itself does not necessarily reverse xylazine, but xylazine is typically not found alone. So if it's in combination with an opioid, Narcan does a great job at reversing opioid overdoses. So you should still do that, and of course still call 911.
What is your advice for parents who may be watching this and thinking, oh my gosh, like my kid is in high school, my kid is in college, and now we have something else to worry about, another fear?
Yeah, I think talking to your kids is just as important, if not more important, than it's always been. And I don't think that conversation should necessarily change because of xylazine's presence in the United States, but having open conversations, having Narcan available, even in the home. We've done a great job at really pushing Narcan out to schools, libraries, other places in the public where it might save a life.
All right, important information on this topic, Doctor. Thanks for sharing these details.
Thank you.
Stick with us. Mike is tracking the forecast.